What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Culture Unplugged, an episode where we're talking live and direct here in Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia, over in the area of Boca Grande. So today we're going to be talking about how you should be traveling, why you should be traveling, why you even come to Colombia, and etiquette, the best tips from a gentleman that you should know before you come here to be a gentleman here in Colombia and what it means to be on your game. I'm sitting over here with my man over here, nickname is Goldie. Goldie is, man, this dude, I met this guy on Facebook, and this dude was talking about, he got, the connect on everything. So Goldie tours, my man Goldie Mack, and he's been like really gracious to basically share his tips. This guy got a crazy story, man. Like this cat, from everything I talked with him, I said I gotta have him on the show, and this is gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Goldie, what's going on, boss?
What's up, man? All right, boss.
Good, man. Good. So, first of all, tell us like your story, man. Like, where are you from? Like, what got you here, bro?
I thought I was from America, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I grew up in Baytown, Texas, man.
Okay.
I was born in Venezuela.
Okay.
But my background, my mother and father, they're Moroccan from Africa. So I got like a crazy combo. And I got deported like 10, 11 years ago.
Okay.
Shit, I've been to like 11 countries.
11 countries.
Like
Wow.
11 countries in
Okay.
Latin America.
Wow.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
What's up?
My man's, I was in Peru. This was like when Venezuela started like fucking up.
Okay.
And it started getting, shit just got worse.
Oh,
My
wow.
man's came to Cartagena.
Okay.
Because he's like half Colombian, half Venezuelan. And I
Right.
ended up going to Peru. We stayed in contact.
Oh,
And
okay.
he was like, yo, man, what's going down here in
Right,
Colombia? Like
right,
a lot of guys
okay.
coming down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
They're not knowing no Spanish or whatever.
Got you.
So,
Yep.
So we stay in contact, and I finally came.
Okay.
When I came, I was in McDonald's.
Wow.
And, I was ordering something to eat, and I heard a dude kind of struggling with a lady trying to get some ice cream. Like he just wanted to make flurry. And he was struggling. Like they both. I was like, yo, what, you need help?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you speak Spanish? I was like, yeah. I hit it in Spanish, and I came back in English. And he was like, whoa. And he just took out like $50 and shook my hand, and I looked. I was like, $50 just for that? You know, I didn't do nothing, but you know what I'm saying?
Dope,
I was just helping them from the heart. You know, I wasn't expecting to get paid.
Yes.
Then when I seen it was money, I went pressed up cards.
Okay.
Pressed up cards, though. I
Okay.
started walking around by the airports, the club,
Okay.
and I was like, yo, these folks need me. My man's one of mine, man.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Leo Cartagena, man. You
Shout
know
out,
what I'm
shout
saying?
out.
And
Word.
it just took off from there, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, dude. This is my second time, man, and I will say I was one of those cats that was struggling, trying to order some or try to talk to people. It's my second time, so I came back out here to pretty much remote work. I took an advantage opportunity. I was like, all right, this is where I'm gonna be at. But from hearing what you just shared with me, like I've been there. Like I know exactly what it is. So a lot of dudes that's especially black men are home. They're watching this, they're at work, they're watching this, and they're basically like trying to figure out. For the number one thing is, what can I do in Cartagena, Colombia that I can't do anywhere else? Like, what exactly? And of course, we're gonna get to the lady part of it, because there's a whole thing with ladies out here that Goldie knows about. But in terms of just straight up culture, like, the first vibe when they get in, the food they want to try, like, what's like a good rundown that they need to get involved with when they get here?
Like when you first get here, when you get to the airport, when you're coming out, do not change your money at the airport. They're gonna rob you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Coming out, do not change your money.
Okay.
Uber works on your phone. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So you can already set up an Uber, and you don't have to worry about the taxi because they gonna tax you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you come out the airport, they know you lost. You know what I'm saying? So you can already have an Uber if you ain't not booked with me with Gold Tours. So take your Uber, get to your spot. Then from there you can change your money at all the money exchange spots because they'll have them in Boca Grande, Laguito. I'm sure you'll be in downtown in Centro, in the Wall City, on Samani. You know what I'm saying? They got all those spots down there to change your money. When you first get here, you're gonna want to get you some grub.
Yeah, where should I eat at? Because I like to eat, man, and I knew I was
I love
struggling the first time, and you know what I mean?
It depends on what area you're in, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if you're in Boca Grande, we right behind the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? The number one restaurant in Cartagena, you know what I'm saying? It's called Multi Plaza, you know what I'm saying? But it's called Hot, you know, it's really called Hot.
Yeah,
Like, when you look at the menu, it's hot.
Dude,
It's next to Domino's.
To be honest with you, the look inside of it reminds you of like a Golden Corral. I kid you not, like an old Ruby Tuesday or a Shoney's or whatever. But the food, the food was so good. They got steaks,
The menu,
they
like,
got
is
the
thick.
spinach dip, they got like every little category of food you could think. Now, I personally believe in when I travel, I don't eat something that I would get in America, right? Like, you know, pizza, burgers, you can eat there anywhere, right? But I feel like every place also has their own like style to it. Everybody like has their own way of cooking it, with their own cheeses and stuff. And I will say every food I've had has not made me feel like bloated. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have all that crazy toxins in it. They don't have all that crazy stuff
Like
that America. Like America be having all this crazy stuff in it. Like, so I like that. So let me jump back a little bit. Now you know how to speak Spanish. You know, fluently. Tell us, how long did it take you to learn Spanish, bruh? And then for the dudes that's coming in here that's struggling with the, you know, Google Voice Translate or whatever, what can they do just to kind of brush up on some stuff? Like, do they really need to know Spanish just to talk to people?
Yeah, it's very cool to learn Spanish, you know what I'm saying? And, the way you're going to learn it fast, like kind of listen to the music, try to watch stuff in TV and everything in Spanish, you know, with the English words, so you'll know like, oh, he's saying that, that's how you say that. But me, it took me like 4 months, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like basically forced. You know, I didn't have the translator, you know what I'm saying? Everything was like, I was pointing, like, you know? And I would just read, you know, and at home I would just study, you know what I'm saying? I would like talk to girls, and girls would be like, why in person you can speak a little quicker, but at home it would take longer, because at home I would try to translate what they were saying, then type it.
Right.
So by the time I sent it, like, man, I sent you the message an hour ago. Like, So but it took me like 4 months. I picked it up kind of fast because I didn't know I had no choice. You know, there was no help out there. You know, I was by myself in Venezuela when I got deported.
Wow. So
it was just me.
you went through some stuff, man, and I think like anybody I can identify with. If you got to survive, it's like all your like that extra sense starts kicking in.
Yeah, that third
sense. That third whatever sense it is.
Man.
Let me get my stuff together so you can communicate, and especially when it comes down to ordering stuff and shopping, so you're not getting hassled. So it seemed like, I will say for me, since it's my second go around, everybody is selling you. Like everybody is selling you. Everybody's selling something. It's obviously, you know, people impoverished or whatever, but stuff is cheap. Like it's crazy. What's your take on like, you know, what could they do when people come through? They got their bags all set up in the hotel that they chose. And by the way, I'm at the Barlow Vento hotel right now. It's a really nice hotel. In case you're wondering what's a good hotel in Boca Grande versus the old city, check that out. But I will say, like, you know, in terms of when they get here, they got all that situated. What's a spot, like the first thing they should do? You know, should they go out, you know, a particular spot? Like, you know, what would you suggest? Like, should
really
they
go
party
walk
right
around
there?
the Wall City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go
That's
to
a
Wall
good look.
City and walk around, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's real cool to do, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of historical stuff, you know. Cartagena was like one of the back gates where they dropped off the African slaves, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's a lot of black people in Cartagena, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's really keeping me here, because I can see my people every day.
Sure.
I wake up and see my people, so I
That's
feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? All the
That's
countries I've been to was just Spanish people, you know, white
Yes.
Spanish, and when I came in, I'm like, damn, I got niggas everywhere, my people, my brothers.
Yes.
You know? So, you know, but when you first come here, man, it's cool. I have you massage chicks once you get here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you get off the
already
plane,
hooking you up.
you know what I'm saying? As soon as you get off the plane and get to your spot, it's good to have that good massage.
Yes.
And, you know, that nice rub down, that full body massage,
Yes.
you know, with the happy ending. then you know what I'm saying? Then you want to, chill, drink, you know what I'm saying, smoke or whatever, good vibes at the crib, and just wait for, the sun to go down, nighttime, and go hit up that Wall City, man, you know what I'm saying, and go hit them clubs up, man. #1 club, man, Imperial. Delirium popping, but Imperial
so you got
finna take over the
Delirium,
game.
and you got Imperial.
Dolce Vita, and they got Club Space, but Club Space is more like young girls, you know what I'm saying, like 18, 19, little teeny boppers. Dolce Vita is more like an upscale club, and Delirium is just an urban club hood, but the music is whack. They play old shit, but Imperial, that's a club.
Imperial is okay. I'm gonna check that out because I haven't gone there yet. I'm hoping to definitely have a good time. I will say this too: as you're watching this video and you liking what we're talking about, and you're interested in travel and all that good stuff, make sure that you like, subscribe right down there. I don't want you to miss any of the content I'm getting ready to drop because I'm about to give it to you real. So I'm gonna say this next too, because now if you have been watching up at this point, you've talked about Cartagena, Colombia. There's a lot of activities and stuff like that, and you really want to hit my man Goldie up for anything because you got a lot of the tourist stuff that you want to do. You can do it, the mud bath, visit El Palenque, what other?
Okay. The 4-wheelers, the 5-island tour, rent your own private boat and go to Cholon.
Word.
You go to Playa Blanca.
Okay.
And they got a lot of stuff. Then they got like a big water park, but it's probably like an hour away. Nobody really goes there, but some people that come, like families, they'll want to go to the little water park.
Okay. So, okay, word.
We can do I do the city tour on the scooters. Y'all like to ride on the electric scooters, and they have these little bikes. They're fun. You know what I'm saying? Like a 4-seater bike. You just pedal, then you can drive. After that, the first pedal, then. Dope. It's just something fun to do in the daytime.
Exactly.
Yeah, they have their little strip club. Their version of strip club, not the
American way. Okay. They know twerking and all that.
Y'all guys, please don't throw no money. That's not what you want to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see some guys come in and try to throw money, man. That's lame. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you do, man. You be set up quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you want to do.
You.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's people outside begging. As soon as you come out the club, they're out there begging. And you don't want to give them nothing, but you just in the club throwing money. You can't show dogs meat and not give them nothing.
Yes.
And I think they're going,
exactly. That makes sense. So I'm going to say this too, man. Like, there's an etiquette of being a gentleman when it comes down to traveling. And I will say, especially these warmer countries, don't bring all them Jordans, man, all the jewelry and all that. You got to bring every single swagged out. Because, keep it real. Do they really care? Do anybody really check?
They don't care about none of that stuff, man.
Damn.
These third world countries, man, when you come down here, just come down here. You leave your good stuff at home.
Yes.
Just come normal, basic. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm a man. Just
Yes.
come basic, man.
Yes.
They not worried about that at the end of the day, and y'all know why y'all come here, and they're not worried about it. The girl's not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? When they see that, the price go all the way like this. You know what I'm saying?
Set yourself up. Why would you want to pay more for an experience the next dude is getting for like damn near pennies on the dollar?
Yeah.
Like seriously, why would you even do that? Yeah. I seen a cat today, this big old Jordan down, had a big old chain. I'm like, yo, what you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Even in America, why would you want to put yourself on all that attention? That's another story, right? So always look good, feel good, but be mindful of where you're at, because
remember, you're in South America, you're still in a poor country. Yes. You're just in a tourism area, and it's easy for the gangsters, the robbers, the thieves to come to this area and rob and go back to the ghetto, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to save you from not getting robbed and enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all coming here for. Y'all not coming here for it's not BET, all that hip hop. None of that, man. Come regular, man. With your money right, though. And none of that cheap shit, man. Y'all cheap dudes, stay in America, man.
Yeah, bring your money, man. If you're going to come here, so let's talk about that. How much, in budget somebody should come with is in terms of just like being able to have like cash and do stuff and all that. Like, what's their window of how much money should they be bringing in?
It depends how long you come in to stay, too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, majority of the guys come like Thursdays and leave Monday or Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
You want to bring money for your events, eat good, and turn up. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. That's it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's all guys really want to do.
That's just pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they come here for an escape. You want to come here to leave, you know, the BS at home. You know, maybe you married, maybe you know, I don't know, you got something going on and it's stressing you out, work, whatever, or you want to remote work like I am, traveling and remotely working, then this is a great area to do it, man. Like, I think I only spent like maybe $200 so far, you know, something like that. A couple days I've been here, so I try to be mindful about what I spend. I don't really need to do touristy stuff the second time around, so. But I have to get to the next part of this video, talking about the ladies. My man Goldie has to connect on everything from massages and beyond. So the beyond part is, if you're watching this video right now at this mark, you may want to just go ahead and do something else. If you're not trying to hear about the, you know, the ladies and whatever, just stop the video. Just stop the video right now. It's about to get crazy. Don't play it. But no, seriously. But like, if it's not like a conversation you want to hear about why guys come to Cartagena on another note, because, you know, everybody got their own reasons. But for those that's also looking for, you know, to meet somebody, you know, maybe date, maybe just have a good time or whatever the case may be, then definitely cut it right here, because we're not gonna get further while you're watching it. All right, you good? You staying with us? All right, bet. So, my man Goldie, tell me what's going on with you as a connect with the women here, because a lot of them are very attractive, and I'm trying to understand. 85%.
Like, the percentage is high. It's 10 women to 1 guy in Cartagena.
Wow, and I see it, like, even the ones that's like just straight up, just, you know, regular girls that are just, you know,
working girls,
really working. They working at the store, the mall, and they all got crazy curvy shapes.
Yeah, man, they bad. Man.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so first of all, somebody see that, a guy who's not used to that back home, right? Maybe he's all he sees in where he's from is straight up unseasoned food, right? I say unseasoned because there ain't no type of good look to them. They looking real basic and average, below average, not as attractive. So I'll say that. So respectfully for the ladies who are watching us. So tell us, like, what should that person, that dude, be mindful of as they come into the Cartagena?
All right. First off, man, like, these girls are basically working, and they charge for their time. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys can't be cheap. It's a lot of guys that waste girls' time, and they're wasting their time as well. Like, these girls, they just want some money. That's why I say they're not worried about your jewelry, your clothes. They just, are you gonna pay their price? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys be trying to work the price down, and it's already cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pay a price. That's why I say don't be cheap. I hate guys that they come and they negotiate with the girl, and in the morning they don't want to pay the price they agreed on at night. That's not what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you a man, so, you know, be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl want this price, give her that price. You know what I'm saying? And man, you treat her right, the next time she not even gonna charge you, man. Like, that's the trick. None of these guys be knowing. Some of them do. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of guys that never seen that many girls really selling pussy, and they just fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? They taking this girl, then they taking this girl, then they don't even know what girl to take, and the girl like, hold on, you didn't grab me already. You didn't get, no, you gotta pay for my time, and you got, oh man, fuck that. No, man, you gotta be respectable. So y'all coming down here y'all coming to beat these motherfucking Latin pussy up. That's where y'all coming from, basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so just come prepared to spend, and all that flashy shit. That's why the prices went up, because of y'all dumbass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it a fit. Now we on uncut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk my shit, man. Don't come down here on no cheap shit, man. Come down here and spend the money, because at the end of the day, it's still cheap. You know what y'all paying for pussy in the United States, man. Down here, that shit don't cost nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit don't cost nothing, man. Back in Venezuela, they were charging $1. You know what I'm saying? $1. I used to fuck 10 bitches a day, $10. You be on type of Viagra. just fucking the shit out of these hoes. You know what I'm saying? So down here, man.
Yeah.
You know, watch yourself, man. Like kind of choose the girls that's in the club with the high heels on. The girls on the outside walking with Jordans on, man, that's the bitch you need to be scared of, man.
Right.
Because them bitches gonna take some and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They price is real cheap because they just really trying to get up in your spot, your Airbnb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be in there and they be like, they always gonna be like, take my friend. Man, fuck that. I don't want your friend. I want you. You know what I'm saying? That's the mistake a lot of guys make that I see when I'm down here working with tourists, man. It's always, you'll be wanting to take one girl, then she be like, take my friend. Then you be like, man, fuck it, it's cheap, man. Both of y'all come. You not knowing that other one is gonna be lurking in that motherfucker looking while the other one gonna be trying to keep you occupied, you know what I'm saying, busy and shit.
Right.
And boom, that's where it happened at. You know what I'm saying? They gonna steal your phone. They petty with it. But they really not, because they steal a phone, they gonna get some money. And they see, it ain't like the United States. Wholesale pushing, they be paying pimps or they be independent. But down here, they just trying to survive, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They get money, and in the morning they sending that shit to Venezuela. Because majority of the girls down here is from Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was born at. And they just sending money, man. They doing this shit to survive. You know what I'm saying? That's why the women be so loyal. That's why I say just pay them. The next time they come over, man, they gonna be cleaning up your shit, cooking for you, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be respectable, my nigga. At the end of the day, you can't just be like a dog. Like, oh yeah, she's selling pussy, so you could treat her any kind of way. That's where you wrong at, my nigga. Don't do that, man. Don't come down here with that mentality because she's selling pussy, I'ma treat her a certain type of way. No, don't do that, man. Come down here respectable, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt,
just respect the women. They
and I have
good.
to say, you know, and that just goes for anywhere. Like, you're gonna respect a woman, man. Like, you're gonna get so much more in advance, so much more in general. I will say this too. So, a lot of people may come in and watch this right here and say, well, what's the difference in, you know, spending money back home dating versus, you know, that person is like a negative myth of, oh, you know, because she's selling, you know, that's the wrong way to go and this and that. Look, you are your own man. You are an adult. You make a decision that's best for you. I'm not advocating for any kind of prostitution or anything like that. What I am saying is when you go into, you know, travel, you want to have a certain kind of experience that you're looking for. If that's what you're looking for, then you need to be informed about what it is to actually find it and per se and who you need to talk to. My man Goldie Mack. So talking with him, he can give you the full A to Z. But bring your motherfucking condoms. I will say that. Bring your condoms. Use your brain. Use your brain. If you're coming with your dudes, think about what you're doing, right? So like, boom, we need to talk about this right here. Drinking. You know, when you're in the club and all that stuff. Like club, really just watching what you're doing, right? So talk about that, man.
In the club. In Medellin, they do it the most.
So Medellin, you know another area in Colombia.
A lot of guys go to Medellin, then they come to Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? In Medellin, they drug you a lot. That's like the number one thing in Medellin. They own that shit hard. Right. So when you down here, I advise you while you drinking and shit, and you set that glass down, don't pick it up no more, man. Make a whole nother glass, man. Don't set that shit down because that's when you know what I'm saying, it's people in the club lurking and bitches, you know what I'm saying, in there watching and shit, and boom, they hit you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cats I had that got drugged, you know what I'm saying? And I told them before we leave, in your phone, try to put it in a little bag. You know what I'm saying? I always carry this bag right here, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, them kids, them little Venezuelan kids, their parents are training them to steal, you know what I'm saying? That they're going to be up on you, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the men, man, like, be on point. Remember where you at. Don't let the girls distract you because the women will distract you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't want y'all to come down here and experience the bullshit part. You know what I'm saying? And when a girl asks too many questions, you gotta start thinking like, hold on, man, why you asking all these questions? I'm not trying to give you a long story. I'm gonna make it real short. But I was with a guy and the girl just kept asking him, what hotel we going to? I know Spanish, so I'm hearing what she tell him. I like, yo, man, fuck that bitch. Don't tell the whole shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up telling her because he's so soft. She back there jerking the nigga off. He feel like he the king and the champ. He just a sucker. She playing him. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we pull up to the motherfucker. He like, yeah, man, he telling her where we at, the Palmetto Beach or whatever. So soon as we pull up in a hotel, a nigga pull up on a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? He already told her, look, open up, he on this side of the door, open up the right, you know what I'm saying? She told him everything to do, her mans or whatever. So he pulled up, opened the door, and straight up, he had his credit card. She had his, I think she had his PIN number because she kept telling him when we was at the bar, you know what I'm saying, when he was paying for it, she was like, what is that? And she was just fucking it up so she could see his PIN code. And she'd just type it on the phone and hit send real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know how they work. You know what I'm saying? And it's saved in there. Then she had it as soon as he pull up, take the phone. He said, open it, unlock the code. You know what I'm saying? He made a whole nother code on the phone. And boom, took the man's phone and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right to take your bag off. And the bitch jumped on the bike with him and left. Come on, man. If the bitch was smart, she would have stayed and act like nothing happened. That's how you knew it was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas, stop telling the bitches where you going. It don't matter where you stay at. Bitch, you come on with me, you know you straight. I got you.
Right.
You'll see where you going when we pull up. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never know. Females be on their phone when you see her on the phone. Someone's like, what are you doing on the phone? You with me? You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta just look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't just be drunk to the motherfucker and go back. Sometimes guys just fall asleep because they so drunk. Me, when I stay there at niggas Airbnbs and shit, when they book me, they want me to stay with them till they leave. You know what I'm saying? If you see on my Facebook, I pick you up, then I drop you off at the airport. I stay with them the whole time. And when we go back to the Airbnbs, I lock the door and hold the key. You know what I'm saying? So when girls did it before, you know what I'm saying? They'll try to hurry up and leave, and I'm like, man, open up your purse. Man, they had all this glasses, all type. I don't want to get into that, but I'm just saying, like, these girls be stealing, man. They think you off your game, which you are. You know what I'm saying? But when they book me, they hate it because they know I be on point. I don't drink, I smoke, but I do that on my personal shit. But when I'm working, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm on point. I don't want none of these guys to get robbed on my time. I don't want to be like, oh man, I got robbed. You would know you didn't. You know, I be on point. You know what I'm saying? Because these females, they look good, my nigga, but they dirty. Not all of them. They not all of them. Trust me, it's good girls out there that's working just to survive, but she's straight. She official with it. You know what I'm saying? She coming from the heart, man. That's why a lot of dudes kind of, you know what I'm saying, like fuck with the bitch, like, oh man, I fuck with her, and they still be in contact, might be sending her money, but a lot of guys do get confused and try to help the girl get an apartment, all that shit, and be calling me, yo, Goldie, man, you don't see it, huh? Hell yeah, where you met at? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You gotta like kind of fill her in. Don't just she got you the first day and like, oh man, this baby right here, man, this wifey, man, come on, dog.
Hey, and don't bring all this money out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching the other cat on a video on YouTube, and he was like, you know, don't have all this cash that's readily available. Like, stow away some of that, your wallet, safe, like your important stuff, your passport. Put that joint in the safe and just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Only carry out what you know you're gonna need, and keep your travels light, man. Because like Goldie said, like, there are people, and especially you go to these impoverished countries, that are always gonna look for a come up. Don't let the come up be you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the come up be you. Travel, make this your first stop. If you just want to decide to get on a plane and make a international trip, come down to Colombia. It's, I would say, a trip to go to before you get married. I'm not married, so obviously I'm here having a good time, enjoying myself safely, 100%, and coming across Goldie, like, obviously he has all the connect and everything you can think of, and you're gonna need whatever it is for you to have that good time. Goldie Mack gonna make sure you refer to make sure it's a good time. So man, like, we chopped it up for a good little bit. Kind of give us anything else that you want to shout out to some of the fellas back home that are watching this, guys that are like, they never either been with a certain type of girl or whatever case it be, they feel nervous about making the trip. What's like any last minute, why should they even come here, and what's the difference anywhere else?
When you come here, it's a bunch of Venezuelans, Colombians, nice, beautiful girls. You know what I'm saying? And when you come, man, don't think because, oh, she might look too good for me. I mean, she just bad. She ain't gonna fuck with me. Yes, she's gonna fuck with you. She's selling pussy. What I don't like, a lot of guys, you be like, damn, you picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because they were intimidated. But at the end of the day, all these girls got a dollar sign. They all got a price tag on them.
What about they're regular girls too?
They just regular girls, man.
Really?
Yeah.
But they still charge.
Yeah, they still
for the
charge.
time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're like, you know what I'm saying, and just don't be scared to pay. Don't be scared to talk to them, man. Don't see a bad baddie and one just lower class. You know what I'm saying? And you leave with the lower class, like, come on, man, you spending money. You supposed
And
to
make sure these. Let me
baddie,
stop
man.
this real quick. Make sure the girl is over 18.
Yeah.
I don't care how legal it is in another country. That shit is sketch. Make sure that she is legal, 100%. I have no, I don't support any type of pedophilia of any kind. So if you come into this country for something like that, stay your ass home. I'm just gonna say that right now.
And what since he talking about this, when you bring them to your spot, they got to show their ID.
Yeah.
So when she don't got her ID, like, man, hold on. You know what I'm saying? That why you ain't got your ID, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say don't take the girls on the street, because majority of them little Venezuelan girls be underage, man. They just trying to get some money. Then when they pull up to the Airbnb, guys be so horny, and they'll pay that little extra to the guard downstairs. Man, come on, man, take this little 50, man. Let me bring it upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know, man. There was a lot of girls now. Like, man, how old you are for real? Man, don't tell me 17. I was like, yo, I tell her, nigga, you know, hey, yo, man, she underage, and a lot of guys don't even care. I don't like that shit. You know
And you make sure these girls are of age.
Oh
too.
yeah, they got to, man. They got to, man. I ain't doing none of that shit, man. You know, because every day they turn 18, so why can't you just find one that's already 18 and up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right. Okay. All right, bet. I want to make sure I clear that out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We good on that. But listen, man, it's been a wonderful time just chopping it up with you. If you came to this channel just coming by the video, curious about coming down to Colombia, obviously you want to make sure you have your money right. The conversion rate of this money is crazy. Every dollar, I think, of US is like 4,900 or something like that. Is that right? Colombian pesos?
But they won't give you what's on the screen. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you a little under. But the airport will just rob you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's better to change it. You know.
Exchange your money, all that stuff. Once you come into the actual city, do all the fun touristy stuff. If you want to have a good time, talk about the clubs, the food. Try the food that they have, the platanos. All the different type of fish, the ceviche. That all of that's good. I promise you.
Coconut rice.
The coconut rice, that coconut rice is the real.
Red snapper.
Yeah. I love a good red snapper, man.
Yeah.
So come for all of that experience, and if you're looking for the fun adult friend, type of fun, then of course you know who to hit up. My man Goldie Mack. Yeah. So I'll leave his contact info in the description of the video. Thank you for watching Coaching Unplugged. Make sure, of course, again, that you like, subscribe down there. You don't want to miss any other content video I put out there. I'm going to keep on rolling in some new stuff. I was gone for a little bit, but I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be on my game with it. And again, stay tuned for more. Goldie, it's been real. All right, blood.
All right,
Easy. One.